Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. So if you're a creator, a business owner, or honestly anyone who publishes content online, you know all about the absolute grind of the content treadmill, right? You pour your heart and soul into a video, an article, maybe a brand new digital product. But then what? Well, today we're looking closely at how to finally stop promoting content manually. I'm going to show you how a managed AI marketing agent keeps your work in motion, specifically by diving into the workflow of AI Marketing Agent Pro. We're going to shine a giant spotlight on the incredibly frustrating reality of the hidden gap in content marketing, and more importantly, how to finally fix it.
So I want you to take a second and really reflect on your own post-launch routine. Like, what actually happens after you hit publish? You know the drill. You upload the video, publish the blog post, fire off the newsletter, maybe share a quick link on social media, and then you just kind of stop. For so many creators and businesses, this exact moment is literally where the work ends. You immediately pivot right onto the next piece of content, and that incredibly valuable asset you just spent days creating, it just starts to fade right into the background.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the harsh truth here is that publishing is really only 50% of the job. The actual failure happens in what we call the hidden gap of post-launch promotion. And hey, I want to validate all your hard work right now. Making great content is incredibly difficult. It takes time, energy, resources. But it's a major flaw to just let that valuable content die on the vine just days after it launches. Your content totally deserves way better than just a one-time blast. Think about the contrast here. The old way is, well, painful. It's publishing once and completely forgetting about it, or relying entirely on your own memory to repost things, which, let's be real, leads to wildly inconsistent distribution. But the modern transformation changes that whole game completely, giving you ongoing monitoring and consistent distribution. Imagine just replacing that nagging, stressful feeling of, oh man, I should really promote my old stuff, with a smooth, continuous promotion loop that literally just happens in the background.
So how do we actually get there? Enter the Managed AI Marketing Agent. It's a dedicated service that monitors public content, creates promotional posts, and distributes them weekly on a managed basis. We're introducing AI Marketing Agent Pro today to solve this massive repetitive promotion problem. And notice how we're framing this. This isn't just another software tool you have to buy and operate yourself. No way. It's a reliable, fully managed system.
Now, there's a really crucial distinction we need to make right here. A true managed service means there is absolutely no new software dashboard for you to learn. You do not operate the AI directly. Just let that sink in for a second, because the very last thing any of us needs is another login to remember, right? The biggest barrier to using AI right now is having to learn how to prompt it, how to manage it, and how to fit it into your already packed daily tasks. This service is fulfilled on a managed basis by MarketPacer, which means you don't get another daily chore added to your plate. And this brilliantly illustrates the whole workflow. This entire managed workflow operates on a super clean, totally logical 4-step loop. Monitor, create, distribute, and repeat. It basically takes all that repetitive, easily postponed work that starts the second you publish and turns it into this beautifully structured, automated rhythm. Let's break down exactly what happens in each of these phases. It all starts with step 1, monitoring. The AI agent actually watches a public content source that you select. So whether that's a YouTube video, a podcast episode, a blog article, or even a sales page, it's got its eye on it. Instead of you having to manually check in all the time, the system enters your selected source straight into a monitoring queue. It's essentially acting as this permanent lookout for the exact asset you want to promote. Next comes step 2, the heavy lifting, creation. The AI completely takes over the exhausting task of writing fresh promotional posts. If you've ever just sat there staring at a blank screen, trying to figure out how to share the exact same article for the 5th time without sounding totally repetitive, you know this pain. It's the worst. Well, the AI drafts new promotional positioning for you, ensuring every single post is fresh, so you never, ever have to start from zero again. So once those fresh angles are created, we move right into step 3, distribution. The promotional content is pushed out through MarketPacer's private distribution network. Just picture these totally unique promotional posts moving seamlessly out into the world, actively positioning your original work right in front of brand new viewers. It takes the ideas generated in the previous step and turns them into actual, tangible motion. Finally, step 4, the absolute magic of the loop, repeat. The system repeats this entire process on a consistent weekly schedule, which creates a highly reliable marketing calendar for you. Your great article or video doesn't just disappear after that initial one-time launch blast. Instead, it stays active, it stays relevant, and it stays in motion week after week after week. Let's move to and see how this builds, because when you put this all together, you completely transform your entire workflow. Instead of rewriting promotional posts manually, which is incredibly tedious and almost always gets pushed to the very bottom of your to-do list, you now have new promotional angles generated effortlessly. You fundamentally shift from relying on your own scattered memory to a beautifully structured, set-at-once content marketing activity. It is a real game changer. So, the crucial point we need to ask is, who is this actually for? Well, if you're a content creator, a YouTuber, a podcaster, or a blogger, this is absolutely for you. If you sell digital products, or maybe you run a small coaching or education business, yep, this is for you too. Basically, if you publish useful public content and you know you deserve continued exposure for your work, but you absolutely refuse to operate yet another AI tool yourself, this set-at-once convenience is literally designed perfectly for you. Now, I want to pause here for a second because this next part is absolutely vital for building trust. We need to set some realistic expectations. This explainer is all about a practical system, okay? Not some magic button. AI Marketing Agent Pro explicitly does not promise specific views, followers, clicks, leads, sales, income, or any sort of guaranteed external platform reach. What it actually does is increase your promotional activity and your consistency. It completely solves the problem of manual distribution, but it doesn't magically guarantee business growth overnight. It's just really important to understand exactly what a system does and for sure what it doesn't do. As we wrap up today, I really want you to take a hard look at your own content library and ask yourself how much incredible work is just sitting there in the dark right now. It's time to stop letting your hard work fade away into that hidden gap. I really hope this look at a managed AI workflow has inspired you to completely upgrade your post-publish routine. Remember, publishing is only the beginning. Keep your content moving with AI Marketing Agent Pro.